What's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. First and foremost, don't forget to Google me. Google 005 Dynasty or Jamel Marshall Pearson. All right? That's first and foremost. You're going to have a lot of people who come out here and try to criticize your work and have a lot of criticism. And then also they try to formulate criticism in a positive light by saying like, oh, let me do beat reviews. Or, let me critique your songs and things of that nature. And I got a little story to tell you guys. And the reason why you should never, ever submit your music to somebody that's sitting on YouTube for review or critique. Because a lot of the times they have a biased agenda. And they also have manipulative tactics. And they need to frame things in a certain way to make people like them and make them seem like they're better than the next person. So I started my job, right? This is one of my jobs. I started the job and I go into work and I'm working, I'm doing my thing. Now, I had very minimal training. I'm talking about minimum, maybe like 2 days, maybe 2 or 3 days, because I'm coming in as a person who knows what they're doing in the field, but I don't know that specific work site, that job. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from a different company. So I'm coming in and, y'all guys know me. I love marketing, promoting, and I love, being organized and just understanding like business, people, safety, safety. And, I try to treat somebody else's business or company as if it was my own, which in the long run, it bites you. You know what I'm saying? These companies don't care anything about you. But I still try to treat that person's company as if it was my own. So I come into the job and I'm working, I'm doing my thing. And I'm just doing my thing. And then I don't hear nothing. Like people now giving me advice or do anything like this. I'm finding a lot of problems. I'm finding a lot of mistakes from the regular team members to the mid-level supervisors and then to like team leaders. Like a lot of mistakes every single day. But I'm still working, doing my thing, trying to do the job the right way. So then we go into like a meeting. And people were saying things in like a meeting and stuff like that. And it was kind of like, seemed like they were throwing shots at me. And then I'm always the type of person, somehow, some way, I'll get like people who understand me and they like me. So they would give me information. Because I know for a fact that a lot of people don't like my demeanor and my tone of voice. And because I'm a realistic type of person and I keep it real, I don't sugarcoat, I don't fake. Some people see that and be like, man, this guy is real. I gotta let him know what the deal is. So I had a gentleman come and tell me some information. So there's two situations. One situation, we're in a meeting and people are saying things that's kind of taking shots at me, saying like, oh, team members are moving in a certain way, like moving slow. Now, mind you, I just preference, I told you something earlier in the video. I said there was a lot of problems, right? So when I come to work, if I see a problem, I'm going to fix the problem, which means it doesn't get me ahead. It pushes me back because now I got to fix the last person's problem and then go and do what I have to do because I can't put a problem on top of a problem. You get what I'm saying? But these people are so like, they don't care about nothing except for just like they want to seem like they look good. They want to seem like everything is okay. They want to make it so they'll stack out a bunch of stuff on top of stuff that they shouldn't be stacking out on, but it makes them look good because everything is full. But meanwhile, they just cause a lot of problems up under. But you can't do that. So they're taking little shots in the thing in the meeting. So then the guy comes and tells me like, yo, these people criticizing your work and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. So from that point forward, like this was many years ago, guys. This is probably like 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago. Yeah, a long time ago. But I still remember these things. It goes to show you, like, people will always criticize your work because they have an ulterior motive behind. There's something behind it. It's never a fair critique. And there's people who don't even do the things the right way. You get what I'm saying? That's why we trying to tell you guys, when you follow these content creators on YouTube and you want to submit stuff to them because they have an accolade and they have a name for themselves, and supposedly they're just all worldly music production people, right? But you don't think about, are they really who they say they are? And you don't think about, like what's the motive behind their video, the premise, like what are they getting, what are they gaining? See, at the job, people were trying to gain in a form of hate and hate towards a person who did the job the right way. So they're trying to make it seem like I'm the bad person. Meanwhile, they're the bad people. It's a catch-22. They're trying to get me out of there because they want to continue this bad system that they got going on, which was crazy to me. So I remember in the meeting, the guy said to these people, he said, I don't care who is moving a little slow if they do the job the correct way. And then he points at me in the meeting and he goes, you see, Jamel, he just started. He said, but I'll take 10 of Jamel's because of the customer service that he provides and how he moves the product and he fixes everything the proper way. He said, I'll take 10 of him rather than somebody who moves 100% fast. And everybody was looking dumbfounded because there was multiple people trying to throw me under the bus, man, because I was doing the job the right way. So when you do things the right way, you're going to have a lot of people who try to critique your work and then try to say it's bad, so bad, and try to throw you under the bus because they don't want you to shine. They never want you to shine. They'll never want 005 Dynasty to shine. They don't want me making these videos. They don't want me changing the mindset, the perspective for you individuals. They don't want me saying any of this. They don't want me to say, oh, this guy just sat up there on YouTube and started promoting a Yamaha keyboard when he can't even play the keys. So how you promoting the keyboard and you don't even know how to go in there and play the damn thing? But see, it's the perception, it's the manipulation, it's the companies supplying this fool with all this stuff to make him seem like he's better than everybody else because he has your mind. That's the key. Whoever has the mind of the people, they're going to always win because they're always going to get free gear before everybody else. And they're going to make themselves seem like make themselves seem like they're better than the next person. I know for a fact this dude ain't better than me. I know for a fact dude don't even come close, man. I don't care about no accolade, no nothing. There's some people on this earth who chose to be thirsty and fiend, and you see the results. And there's some people who are just straight up multifaceted individuals. They just got it. They're just talented without even thinking about it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a person like me. You know what I'm saying? So I would never be intimidated or seem like I'm inferior or afraid to a person like that or any of these people that roll with him, my friends. Or any of the people that have him on their YouTube channel live after they got finished talking bad about the dude behind his back, but then want to bring him on. You see the game? These people are devils, man. I'm telling you. And they will act like they are for the Lord, but they are conniving, greasy devils, evil people. I'm telling you, man. I'm the guy who's telling you. I'm telling you, man. But man, if you could only just wake up and see what I'm saying. So, guys, listen. Never let somebody critique you because they're critiquing you with an ulterior motive. There's something behind it. Something. Either they want to tear you down or they want to be a leech and suck and capitalize off of you. There's something there. And it's so crazy because all these individuals that was hating on me, like trying to critique my work when I was actually fixing their mistakes and then getting back to my work. And then at the end of the day, I did all my work. It might not have been as fast as if I came in the floor or this section was beautiful, then I could just go and do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted to take me out because they don't like me. Think about it, guys. Not one of those people came and spoke to me. Yo, hey, Jamel, I noticed this, I noticed that. Yo, let's work together, blah, blah, blah. And I would have been like, well, do you see this? We got to fix this first. And then I'm the only person that says something. So, like, these people go behind my back and try to hate on me. I'm the only person that goes to leadership and say, hey, as a team, we need to fix this. This is like my first week there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is what I see. And I'm bringing them pictures. Like, I take a photo, I bring them pictures. Like, here, this is what happened. This is what happened. This. And they're like, really? That's out there? And I'm looking at my leadership like, how do you not see that that's out there? How do you not know that this is a potential danger for people purchasing, bringing it home to their kids and serving it to their kids? Or how about they bring it home and put it in the refrigerator, and then kids come and just go in the refrigerator, grab it and just eat it without washing stuff like how it's a dangerous game, guys. These people don't care whether it's at your 9-to-5 job or it's a YouTube content creator posing as some super musical producer in the game. They don't care about you. They only care how to capitalize off of you. They don't. You think if you was literally hanging from a building, dangling from a building, and there's a fire coming out the window, and they have a chance to save you, think they're gonna run in a burning building to save you, man? These are not these type of people, man. They're not. I remember coming home. I remember leaving out the house. It was me and Legend. We left my younger brother Doughboy in the crib. We going around the corner to get food for everybody, Chinese food. This was many, many years ago when we lived in Unionville, right? Out here in Long Island, New York. I remember literally going out, getting the food, coming back, and seeing the front door and the back door kicked open. Immediately, I dropped everything and I booked it into the house for my younger brother. Immediately. Just to preserve and save a human life. Not even thinking like, oh, these dudes might have guns, knives. They might be standing behind the doors. As soon as I run in, they can clothesline me. None of that. Booked it in there. Run upstairs, boom, boom. I see my younger brother Doughboy. He stabbed up. We immediately called the cops, but I'm like trying to help him. You know what I'm saying? Blood's everywhere. But I'm that type of person. You know what I'm saying? That I try to save people. Even at the job that I work at now, I save people. Like literally, they walk in, I see something, they slip, I dive and catch them. Like I'm doing things, like I'm that type of person, man. But these people, I'm telling you, they only want to capitalize off of you, man. Look at them. Look at the entire YouTube channels. Look at the entire, from top to bottom, every description, everything about them. Look at their website. Look at all of it, man. And it's only set up to help them grow. And all of their content, it's staged to act like they're trying to help you. You don't think that's weird? Every last video is staged to make it seem like they're trying to help you. They don't show nothing about themselves. They show a little bit of fake stuff, man. That's easy to show, but they don't really show them as their true character. They don't show the true person that they are. They don't show their ups, their downs. They don't even tell you real people that they work with in the industry. They'll tell you, they don't name drop studios, professional studios. They don't tell you how they interned, how they went to school for music. They don't show you, like, I played the piano today. They don't do none of that stuff. Like, literally none of it, guys. Think about it. I turned the speakers on because I'm doing piano practice today. I turned the speakers on because I was doing a little bit last night. After I went to work, And then I came home 8. Then I went out to do, you know what I'm saying, some laundry. Then I come back. It's like 2 in the morning. I gotta be up in 3 hours. But I'm in here pressing the keys, trying to learn the chords. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn. Like I'm being real. I don't have to show you my keyboard and be like, hey guys, you gotta get to the keyboard, guys. This keyboard is amazing, guys. Yeah, twitch the knob, guys. Holding in the thumbnail like, get to the keyboard, get this MPC, get this plug-in, get this guitar pedal. Like all these cornball, idiotic motherfuckers on YouTube, man. I can't stand these people, man. If I was to ever see them in real life, son. Oh my God, man. I would first just look at him, but hideous. Just like when I see a video. Then I'm like, then I'll be like, man, like, son, man. I'll be like, this fucking cornball motherfucker right here. Woo. Anyway, you see, I get lost. I'm practice that today. Some piano, strings. My left hand is the problem, man. My left hand is a problem, man. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, like you see, there's no knuckles here. You see, when I was fighting, I broke my hand. I shattered my hand, shattered my knuckles. So you can see it's like half. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to get this pinky straight and to keep my fingers straight and like see how that pinky like it doesn't get in. It don't get in line, man. It's not what? It's not in line, man. So I gotta get this pinky right, and I gotta stop with the tension. There's too much tension when I'm trying to like press. So I gotta get this to relax. But at least I'm trying. These guys are on here trying to sell you a product and push a product and tell you go get a keyboard, and half you guys can't even play. You can't even play. You can't play. Your mind don't even understand how to play. You don't even know, like, you know, C, but C inversion, all that stuff, you know. You don't know minor chords. You don't know minor fourths. You don't know sus4, sus2. You don't know how to press E diminish, or you don't know how to do a minor, like, and do it in reverse. Like instead of doing major scales, just do minor scales, like minor, major, minor, major. Most people do major, minor. Like they might go major, minor. That's another minor. Major. And then, you know what I'm saying, another major. So a lot of people don't even understand like how to do this stuff and like how to build their own chord progressions and like melodies and stuff. And I'm not going to sit and try to tell you that I know it all. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm not trying to sell you a product. I'm trying to better myself. So you might hear me talk about my keyboard and show you stuff like me playing and things of that nature. And you might hear the sounds and stuff like that. And me working on music that NBC is on, but I'm not recording into it because I'm still trying to learn the piano. I want to learn how to play. I want to learn. I don't want to go boo, 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 boo. I don't want to do that anymore. Pressing one key at a time and then record that in and then get an 808 kick drum. Boom, 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 and then triple hi-hats. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. That's what you guys do. And am I knocking it at this point in time? Yeah, I might be knocking it, man, to be honest, because now what I'm understanding is you guys are not musicians. You don't think about, let me, like pressing the keys, like, and you come up with something so dope, but then you could play it over. You could play it again. You could literally go and be outside somewhere and there's a piano and you sit down and play a song. That's different. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would tell you. I'm not gonna do no beat review or no beat cook up or no beat critique or let me hear your song and all this stupid stuff from people who have bias and they're judgmental and they're just trying to win. They're gonna say whatever for them to win in any situation. I'm trying to learn how to play as a musician, so I could hit an F and then understand how to go with the melody. You know what I'm saying, with F. You know what I'm saying? Or an A. G. C. D. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, how do I do a progression, but I stay within like seven keys, or maybe the 12 keys? How can I perfect that? Now, is that right? That's an F. That's an F. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's F major. Then let's say I go to G, G minor, but then I drop the the B down. I drop the B. I drop from a B flat to a B major. So then it's an inversion, right? Yeah, that's an inversion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here trying to figure all this out, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then then once I figure out all that, then I can do my chord. I can do a progression, my chord progression, how I want to come. Like, it might just be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's a long video, but I just want to tell you guys: do not allow people to critique your work, man. Especially the people who are not in it for the right reasons. So if you was to send me your music, which I don't want you to do, I'm not trying to do that. But I'm not going to be like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad. Oh, yeah, turn the hi-hats up like this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Or if I was to critique it, I'd be like, how does it sound? How does it make me feel? What type of emotion is it giving me? Like when I did the whole, the competition I was a part of, um, I'm not gonna name drop it, but when I was a judge, I always went on like, how did it make me feel? How did it sound? How was it mixed? I was going off of that, and I understood some people were sampling a lot, man. Like there were a lot of samples, and there was no people really being original. So I couldn't really gauge off of like the producer. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted more. I wanted like to feel the core of the producer. But whatever. So the person that won, like one of the years, I was like, yo, the way this made me feel, I feel like I'm in a cinematic movie. I feel like this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then what I would do is, after the fact, is I would take your music and I would give it to industry people. I would do that, man. I would literally say, hey, this person, let me hear it. What do you think? And just give it to the industry people, because the industry people, which is this fantasy world, but it's people that can make moves in it, right? They probably signed or whatever. And let them hear it. Because most of the time, these artists, when they hear it, they're gonna automatically be like, "Oh, this is good, this is bad," because they know hit records or they just know records. They know how to make a record. They know how to make a song, a single, whatever. Doesn't matter. I want people to understand this. I know it's a long video. It doesn't matter if people have a hit record or not. There's millions of people that have hit records in their home studio. They just have not gotten a lucky break, or they just haven't shopped it, or just something that doesn't have a record label or big powerful entity behind them pushing it through the system. But it doesn't mean people sitting at home who didn't have somebody somehow, some way get you that placement doesn't have music that's amazing or even better than the multi-platinum musical producers. So don't get it twisted. Stop following these people, man. I'm telling you, they will not be real. They are not real, man. These people are evil. Evil, evil, evil. I can say that with a straight face. I've been around a lot of evil people in my lifetime. A lot of evil people, man. I've learned. And you watch these people, they are evil people, man. Trust me on that. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Jamel Marshall Pearson. Don't forget, formerly known as Legacy. You know what I'm saying? People naming their companies after me. After I told them, stop riding this company, you making your whole name off this company's brand, and then they go and make a new brand name and it has Legacy in it. And I'm formerly known as Legacy. All the old school DVD footage, everybody's called me Legacy, 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 all on the internet, Legacy, until I switched to 05 Dynasty. But man, that's funny, man. Taking my sloppy seconds, right? Sorry, let me stop. Anyway, it's your boy 05 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. Google me, Google me. Not the product, not this device, Google me and my history and what I can do. Yeah, I'm promoting me, my brand, me, 005 Dynasty. Yeah. All legends take losses similar to Dipset. I'm Jada in the ring, swinging a guillotine hatchet. Call my gun Amber Heard, cause she real ratchet. Always trying to pop a nigga, such a bad habit. I'm ready.